So the next one is Redcliffe. Redcliffe, yeah.
Hey, hi, everyone. This is Ashish Dubey.
Go ahead, Ashish.
Let me just, yeah. Hope all of you can see this.
Yeah, we can. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, hi. Redcliffe Lifesciences is a Delhi-based startup. We started 2 years back in 2018, and we are basically a genomics and life sciences-based research diagnostic setup, where we are trying to, establish a network of, mother and child and oncology setups, where we are primarily dealing with the diagnostics of really specialized cases, which is dealt into genomic segments, so DNA-based diagnostics. Our offerings are mostly into the mother and child and oncology till date, and recently we have evolved to the rare diseases, which has arrived from the mother and child, of course. The vision for the company is to make a impact in the segment by offering comprehensive packages into mother and child and oncology segments. Mother and child itself is a very big volume business in India today. 25 to 27 million deliveries, 25,000 gynecologists, and a couple of thousands fetal medicine and genetic experts. Making this business more lucrative and more affordable. Having all these specialization in the bag, we have been offering various panels and various testings, which is very highly specialized, like NIPT, clinical exam, the ones which is not a regular diagnostics, basically. So molecular biology in the back. With a very specialized team, in the back, we have advanced level of biosciences, product development, and efficient operations. A very strong ecosystems of the teams where genetic counselors and then geneticists, medical doctors, and everything is on board. I'll just go through the team. So me and Dheeraj have started this venture 2 years back. My background is that I'm from the segment in genomics with 15 years of experience, and then we have almost 15 scientific, science background people, medical background people in the company, and they are leading the lab efforts and segments with around total size of the company is 2025. Last year the revenue was, this is a still advisory team where we have quite a good name from the different segments from the human science, and these guys have really done wonderful job in their particular domains. This is a small lab which we have created out of Noida now. We have infrastructure which can take single gene to multi-gene and to the whole genome analysis. So we can start from any small diagnosis to the complex diagnosis, and we can deliver anything out of that. So DNA is something which we know, and that is what is our expertise. In last 1.5 years of the full operations and 1 year of the complete operations, we have just finished $1 million of the sales, closed our books last year. And now we are looking at, after, of course, the COVID has given us a lot of chances to think of new strategies and new developments, because we are in diagnostics, impacting human life every day. So mother and child is a stack which is giving us more opportunities and more excitement in the market. And after a small research in last 2 months during the COVID time, what we have come across is that if we create a big platform which can support pregnancies, which can support a mother and child issues directly, we can reach out to many people, and that is what we are doing. The pivoting has given us the chance to reach out to multi-centric approach today. Krista, which is our mother and child brand, and one of the new entity, not out of the company, but as a brand name, has been loved by the gynecologists in the country. In last 3 months, I think we have reached out to more than 100 clinics and created a kind of impact where end-to-end solution is offered. We are trying to ensure that the person from pre-pregnancy to post-pregnancy to post-delivery is completely attended, and everything from the first scanning, from the first diagnostic experience to the consultation, everything is attended from our side. So it's kind of an end-to-end service platform which we are trying to create using the Cresta in the pack. And there will be a tech platform, which is app basically coming up out of it, which will be having your personalized reporting and everything together. This is how our infrastructure and phases look like in the organizations. Our 2020 plan is to raise $20 million of sale, and today we are ramping up the same. And in next 1 month or two, we will have a team of 40 to 50 people on the job. In fact, half of the team is already started working on this, so we are good to go in this particular segment. Already crossed our first pre-series A, so we have raised around $1.5 million, closed in last year, looking for around $5 million to go for a series A, and that's what the plan is, with a couple of guys around us. This is few tests which we offer in the company: carrier screening, clinical exam test, pregnancy test, which is NIPT, and oncology. We have only DNA-based diagnostic in oncology. Few of you must be knowing about them: solid cancer and hereditary cancer panels. That's all about us.
Okay, let us open the floor for question answers.
Yeah.
Are the insurance companies paying for these services, all of them, or some of them, or is some of it part
Some of them,
patient pay
some
too?
of them, yes. Some of them, not all of them.
Is the majority of the 1 million revenue from insurance companies, though?
No, it's a direct
No?
revenue. No. In cancer, a few of them are still taking the insurances, but in mother and child, it's not yet.
So who chooses to be tested? Is it the patient or the physician?
The physicians. It's a physician driven, and that's what is the another barrier for this business to grow. So I mean, we are trying to create a tech platform which may address this issue, where people can read and talk about it openly. And we are trying to create a virtual clinic model where our own doctors and our own physicians is available to discuss with the patients directly.
Okay, thanks.
What's the revenue model and basically unit revenue per customer?
Right. So so the entire journey from pre-pregnancy to the post-delivery, the revenue model is that we have different packages, which is designed in the consultation of the clinicians. And this is first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, based on their pregnancy journey. If you pick up the entire 3 trimester, it is around 50,000 rupees, which is how much? Like $1,000?
$800. Yeah.
$800.
Yeah.
It's a steal.
That's only for the diagnostics.
So
When did
you are generating revenue now? I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, we are. So last year we closed at $1.5 million revenue.
Okay. Any plans to expand globally, or are you primarily focused in staying in India?
India is the first focus, and then we already have started operations in Middle East for some time, but because of COVID, we had to stop the expansions. So Middle East, the next one where we are.
So what's your value proposition? Because there's oncology and genomics and DNA.
See, I think, so genomics has been the value proposition till, before COVID, and it will remain in a core of our offerings. But because of the COVID, the market has been changing a lot, and now it's time, when we should create a technology platform where doctors and clinicians can, and physicians and patients can come together and openly discuss about their pregnancies and everything. So that's what we are doing. So I think for me, there are two value propositions here. One is the pregnancy, and another is except whatever genomics is there. So genomics is remain in the business.